had your doubts and then you flew away.
Secrets, no disguise, putting on a show. You played your games, parlor magic, let your hand show. You can't get hurt by the things that you don't know, don't know. No, no, it's not you, never you. You always say it's me, me, me. But I'm gonna let the curtain fall, let it fall. So damn tired of always tightrope walking on your web of lies. Fly, fly. Stop and listen to the sound of the beating of your stone cold heart. You'll spin and spin and spin me out of your life, out of your life. You turned my head, stopped my heart, and I was good as dead. We had our fun, played our games, then my world was spun. Your wings are tattered, torn to shreds, I thought you were the one. You jumped the gun, I slipped your grip, and now I've gotta run. Our hearts feel no lies, thought I didn't know.
They're not secrets, not lies if you don't know.
You played your games, parlor magic, let your hand show.
They're not secrets, not lies if you don't know.
You turned your head, stopped my heart, cause I didn't know.
They're not secrets, not lies if you don't know.
Didn't think you know, didn't think you know, didn't think you know.
Hello. I did not realize I had the mic muted. So you probably didn't hear me say a few things. Oops. But hello, I hope everyone is doing well on this Friday night. It is dark out early. I don't know if I like it or don't like it. But but that's okay. So, hello doll, hello Harley, and Harley beat you to it, doll, so you'll have to be second. Uh, no, I don't show my face for the tarot stuff. No. I'm in a different position anyway, so it would be impossible to see it. Yeah, she was here first, but you asked first. That's how I do it. Whoever says I before the other, that's who goes. All right, but I hope you ladies are having a good Friday. It's been nice and easygoing and nothing too crazy and all of that. Over here, uh, well, people have been going nuts. It's been some interesting happenings. One person was on an overpass somewhere, and I guess they wanted to jump off, and they held traffic for an hour, which, boy, that's a no-no. And and like the fire department came out. They had one of those inflatable things, and it was just crazy. I was just looking at that. I don't think he jumped. I think they got him down. Although my crazy, but I would say, you know what? Just you're wasting everyone's time. Just jump and be done with it. Darn it, shoot. Like if you want to go, go. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Just do whatever. But that's just me at that point. And then some nutcase, he tried to hijack 3 cars in the same day from 3 different women, and he was arrested. The cops caught him. It turns out he was at a hospital, and a nurse saw the report on the news and was like, oh my God, it's this guy. And it turns out the guy is mentally unwell. Like, quite literally, he's not mentally there. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, because it's one of those things where, yes, clearly this is wrong, but at the same time, the person isn't right in the head. They don't know what they're doing. I'm not saying he should be slapped on the wrist and just released to do whatever, but with that type of thing, prison doesn't help. And I don't know. I don't know. It's just a sucky situation. I'm happy those women were okay. Their cars didn't get jacked. And it is good that he is in custody, but it's the wrong type of custody, I think. And then there's some crazy guy on a freaking scooter who went around shooting people at random. Like, folks was at a grocery store, and this fat guy on a scooter just starts riding and shooting at people. Like, what the heck? Like, a woman, she got shot in the face, the neck, the shoulder, but luckily she survived. But it's like, oh my gosh, what is happening here? What did they put in the freaking water? And I hope they get this guy. He, I believe, is mentally sane. Because he covered himself up to hide who he was. The other guy, he did not. He was just kind of out there. But this freaking nut, and he can't be hard to find. I mean, how many fat guys are going to be on a scooter? So I hope they get him. I really, really do. And he needs to be stuck in a cell with Bubba. But as you guys know, since I'm saying it now, that will not be on the in case you missed it. I try to make those more lighthearted and silly, goofy stories. I don't want super depressing things unless it's really, really, really important. But It's just, this didn't happen in Compton. This was in LA. But it's just insane. So I really hope people, I don't know, get it together, I guess. I don't know. I mean, well, he certainly wasn't going to run away. That's for gosh darn sure. But I am happy that woman survived, though. Insane. And then, oh my gosh, and then get this. Some guys were working on bleachers, I think, at a high school. Don't quote me on that. It was some, anyway, it was either scaffolding or bleachers, and they collapsed, and one of the guys was killed from it, and the other one made it out. But it's like, what the heck? This is why I don't watch the news. It's never anything good. Like, the only segment of the news that I think is good is when they talk about an animal, like the skateboarding dog or the surfing cat or something like that. That's the only good part. Otherwise, I can't watch it. It's never anything fun or good. It's just misery. And I think they do it intentionally. I can't prove it, but I think it's an intentional thing because I guess bad news sells. But I don't like that. But things about dogs and cats and a bird flying away, that's cool. I could dig that. And it looks like it's just gonna be you two tonight. So yeah, I guess everyone is watching the fight. Actually, I do want to see that fight. I hope Mike Tyson knocks the mess out of that Logan Paul prick for very many reasons. Although, unfortunately for Mike, Father Time is undefeated. So we'll see. Like, like people who know boxing, they know Mike Tyson, of course. And it's like, it has to be Tyson. But the problem is, we're thinking of a very young Mike Tyson. And even though Logan Paul is not a boxer and he has not actually had any true boxing matches or fights, he's still young, he's in decent shape, and he is strong, but it's still Mike Tyson. So I hope, oh man, please, Mike, please just do the world a favor. We need this. Hello, Melissa. Welcome. I am doing okay. Not too bad, just yapping about stuff, but about to pull some cards here. So it'll be Harley and Doll. Oh, wow, look at this. What's the reverse of a sausage fest? Because that's what we have here at the moment. What would you call that? Oh, I almost called it. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm not going to say what came to mind. Okay, so Harley, you want a reading? And we go over this all the time. I do not have an angel deck, but I will be using the Tarot of Dreams because, wow, all the cards just fell out. Oh, that's brilliant. Because I have not used it in a while and I need to practice with it. Yep, you got it, Melissa. You will be after Doll. Well, that's an Oracle deck, and I honestly, I don't know where I put that deck at the moment. Like, legit, I have no idea where I put it, and it's been bugging me because I've been looking for it for about 3 days now. Yeah, so, well, no ghosts here, just an absent-minded guy. Okay, let's see. And I started work on a second project. Well, I guess, yeah, technically it would be a second project, but it's, yeah. And it's pretty cool. It's going to take a while before it's done. A long while. But it's pretty awesome. Oh, and let me write down your name, Alyssa. Otherwise, I will forget. There we go. Okay. Uh oh, hello, Nick. Welcome. Oh, hello, Maeve. Welcome, welcome. Uh what do I do? Tarot. That's what I do for a living at the moment. And what other little odd jobs I can find. Okay. All right, Harley, you are up. Let's pull some cards for you and see what we got. Well, not really. Trust me, it's not. Yeah, maybe if I charged more like some folks, but yeah. Okay, this is for Harley. This is for Harley. I hope everyone is having a good night, and if you're watching the Tyson fight, please don't spoil it for me because I'm going to watch it later. And I really hope Mike Tyson just beats the mess out of the guy. But like I said earlier, Father Time is undefeated. Okay, so I had to mute for a moment. I had a nasty sneeze. So, yeah. Be thankful you guys didn't hear that. Okay, one more for you, Harley. And let's see what we got. Yeah, Logan Paul or whatever his name is. Uh, I I don't know which one that is, but honestly, just on general principle, I'm going to say yes. Just because. I'm doing all right, Maeve. Just having a nice Friday, quiet Friday, and decided, why not stream and hang out for a bit. All right, here we go, Harley. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Oh, wow, this is frozen. Okay, wow. We have problems tonight. Why is this frozen? I had no idea. Okay, let's fix this. There we go. Is it going to be one of those nights? Are you not going to cooperate? All right, well, maybe that's what's up. Okay, so Harley, I was about to give you like a full on shebang. I wasn't paying attention. You were about to get like 10 cards, but okay, so for those interested, this is the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti, if you're interested in this deck. Okay, so Harley, what do we have for you? We have the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and Temperance. This is an interesting mix. So, the High Priestess, we're looking at using your intuition and listening to that inner voice a bit more and not allowing it to be clouded by fear and paranoia, and all of that. So this is like, hey, slow down and trust your gut instinct more, your intuition. Listen to what it's saying. Don't be freaked out or put off too much, because it looks like you are going to have a couple of things come towards you with that 8 of Wands coming in quick. And this 10 of Wands, it's almost like carrying that weight and wanting to be done and over with mess. So we might be looking at, I don't want to say hardships. This doesn't feel like hardships, but I'm not entirely sure. How can I put this? I don't know. It feels like mess is going to hit the fan, but then it doesn't, because it's not as big of a deal as it seems. It's like, don't go overboard, that type of thing. Don't freak out, and just be calm, cool, collected when things happen, and follow your intuition. So it's almost like you got in a bad deal and it looks worse than what it is, and someone trying to intimidate you or scare you or that type of thing. That's what it kind of feels like. Like, I'm going to show you. And their bark is worse than their bite. And with that priestess, it's like, hey, listen to yourself. You know what's going on. Actually observe, and you'll see that it's not as bad as it seems. Like, you're freaking out over nothing. So it's the don't freak out and put more on your shoulders than need be. And things are coming at you quickly. And with temperance, I feel like this temperance is just follow the rules, follow what's laid out in front of you. Don't worry about anything else. Follow that path that's laid out in front of you. You don't need to deviate. Listen to the priestess who guides you along this path. So we can say temperance is the borderline that, or the border that you follow, and the priestess, that is the light that you go to, that's trying to guide you to the right area so you can get away from this nonsense here, which it looks like it's going to come. Again, the bark is worse than the bite. You just need to stay calm and listen to yourself and not let fear and paranoia get the best of you. And temperance is saying, just follow the rules, follow what you have. Don't try to do extra. Don't try to outsmart anything. Just follow the ground that you're already on. Just, that's it. Like, don't try for more. But yeah, there you go, Harley. Alrighty, doll, you are up, and let's check you off. Yeah, I actually remembered my pen and my notebook this time, guys. I came prepared, sorta. You're welcome, Harley. Okay, so, um, what, the tarot drink? All right. Well, I was gonna swap out. You know, I like going to and fro, but okay. So, and I'll pull 4 cards again. We'll stick with that. Whoa! Don't do that. Cards were ready to shoot all over the place. All right, this is for doll. This is for doll. This is for doll. Do any of you know about the 4 symbols from Chinese lore? The vermilion bird, white tiger, blue dragon, and black tortoise. All right, let's give this one more mix. All right. I'm sorry, I'm clearing my throat. I sound like I'm dying over here. All right, here we go. Oh, what the heck? Did I not shuffle this good enough? Why are you back? No, I did. Okay. All right. Hmm. When I pulled the cards for you, doll, you know what jumped in my head? Oh, I need a hero, or holding out for a hero. That's the name of the song. Bonnie Tyler, I think. Most people associate it with Mad Max. I lost my pen. Uh-oh. Where did I put it? I just had it. Are you kidding me? This is impossible. All right, well, I need to find another pen to write names down. Um, oh, never mind. I found it. That's what, for whatever reason, jumped in my head when I was pulling out these cards for you, holding out for a hero, and looking at them. I kind of see why you're holding out for a hero. It's only one other person after Doll, Maeve. What was I saying? Yeah, you're holding out for a hero. It's like you're looking to be rescued or have some semblance of hope. Not necessarily being the damsel in distress, but just needing a sign or just something to keep going. And I think that's where things get interesting here. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Coins, and the King of Coins or Pentacles, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, I don't mind. I'll write you right on in. So, with the eight, we know things are happening fast. We're looking at change. We're looking at something incoming and getting to you. We know this. Hold up. Maeve. It's just, what is it? And then we see this Three of Swords, and traditionally it's the heartbreak card, but even though swords deal with air element in our mind, we are looking at a heartbreak, and I think that's where you are currently. Like, you're broken in your heart. Like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say that you're a broken person and your willpower is broken, because it's not exactly that, but it's almost like you have no hope. And you've been holding out for a hero, but he never exactly came. Like, I don't know if this is ideation. Ideation, is that even a word? I don't know. Well, we're making it one. So I don't know if this is some ideal of yours or philosophy or what it is, but unfortunately, it didn't come to fruition with this Knight of Coins here. And it's hurt, it's pain, it's sorrow and depression. But being that we do have this Knight of Coins, this is saying to me, don't lose hope. Do not lose hope. I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks, but don't lose hope. It's not the end. You do have a hero coming, or maybe they're already there and they might be like me and have issues with directions and get lost trying to find the bathroom at night. True story. But don't lose hope. This Knight of Coins is extremely slow, unfortunately, and I don't necessarily think this is a person. I think more so this could be an event. It could be a sign. It's like, yeah, this is your moment. This is what you needed to shine, your opportunity. I think that's a good way of putting it. I want to say it's your opportunity. It's just because it's a freaking Knight of Coins, coins, pentacles, earth element, slow as sin, not going anywhere fast because he's armored up, he's suited and booted, and he went left when he was supposed to go right. So I feel like it's still coming to you. It's not over. It's definitely not over. It's coming to you. Have your opportunity coming. Maybe springtime. Like you might even be traveling in the spring because with wands, I like the 8 of Wands. I like to say it's travel as well. But keep keep your hope up. Keep holding out for that hero. And then finally, we have our king. Oh my God! It froze up again. Are you kidding me? Why is that happening? There we go. Okay, that's going to be annoying if that keeps up. Finally, we have the King of Coins. And this could be your hero, like your real actual hero. This is someone who has been through the ringer themselves and they understand what you've gone through. And it's a helping hand, I feel like. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get a helping hand from a man, but it is a helping man that comes along with this opportunity. It's almost like guidance and growth as well. Stubbornness too. So I don't know if it's you being stubborn or if it's them being stubborn, but there is stubbornness as usual. And it's not going away. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's not going to go away. This opportunity, once it's here, it's going to annoy you and slap you in the head and elbow drop you until you take it. It's not going away. You're stuck with it, which is a good thing. We want to be stuck with opportunity. But keep holding out for your hero. He's on the way. That opportunity is on the way. And it's not going to leave. You're stuck with it. Just hold out. But yeah, there you go, doll. All right, Melissa, you are up. Up and Adam Ant. That's a cartoon I haven't seen in a long time. Love. Okay, you dating somebody? All right. Probably shouldn't use this deck for love. Now that I think about it, but let's swap to another one for love. Okay. What's going on with love for Melissa? And then Maeve, you will be up. What's going on with love and Melissa? What is happening? Whoa, with love and Melissa, who has a crush on someone. What is going on with love and Melissa? Okay, let's. Oh, I didn't have this set. Now I do. All right, let's give it one more mix. See what we got. Whoa. All right, this sucker decided to jump all over the place, so yeah, we might have something for you. How many cards have I been pulling? Four. That's right. Oh. Okay. If only this one popped up for you. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the World, and what is that one? The Knight or the Knave? The Knave of Cups. All right, so Melissa, just looking at this overall, well, actually, the thing that draws my attention first, surprisingly, is that guy, the knave, because of frustration. And it's almost like I don't know if you wanted to confess or if you missed out on someone who actually liked you back and you were too shy to notice or what, but it feels like there was a missed opportunity here and there's some frustration where it's like, gosh darn it. So with love, you missed out on somebody. There was definitely a missed opportunity. I don't know what it stems from. I don't know if it's because you didn't make a move or they didn't make a move. Because, you know, sometimes when a chick's too hot, a guy's just not going to make that move. That's a compliment to you, I believe. So don't take that the wrong way. You know, some people might. Like, what do you mean I'm too hot to be hit on? Well, and then in this day and age, good lord, you look at somebody wrong, you're bullying me, harassment. So you don't need any of that. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting off course here. The fact of the matter is, missed opportunity somewhere, and it's frustration. And maybe you're frustrated with not being able to express how you feel. You never get hit on? Are you serious? That's a shame. Well, don't worry, it will probably change, but it's a missed opportunity and frustration. Not to mention, with this knave, we're looking at younger energy as well. And what that means is essentially think of a kid going to college for the first time and experiencing things. Like they're not exactly an adult, but they're an adult. And it's like, this is different. This is new. How do I do this? And finding their footing. It feels like when it comes to love, you still have to find your footing. Like you have to get out of your comfort zone, which is kind of funny. I'm someone saying that, but it's like get out of your comfort zone and learn to put yourself out there and not be so mousy. And by mousy, I mean hidden away because it just will lead to missed opportunities and a buildup of frustration because you're pretty. You know, you can just smile at a guy and they'll be like, oh my gosh, you know, you got to get over that if at all possible, which again, easier said than done. I know. All right. So back down from him. All right. So this Five of Pentacles to me seems like imagination and maybe getting caught up too much in your imagination and the what ifs, you know, kind of like what girls do, I guess, and not exactly seeing the reality of things, which is what you need to do. You know, you need to see a little bit more in reality. Whereas this Ace of Cups, that Ace of Cups is very interesting because for me, it's having that emotional connection and charging for it. I think you have to sort of face reality a bit more and again leave that comfort zone so you can have that ace of cups. You can have that emotional connection and don't be afraid to talk to your crush and get to know them in a sly way. See what they're about because I think you need to sort of create that bond is not the right word, but I'm going to say bond. You need to create that bond and see if you have compatibility and get out of that fear zone and really see what's up. Because once you do it one time, it gets easier and easier afterwards. And I think you need that. And I think you have to have more confidence in your. Ooh, gosh, I just belched into the mic. I am so sorry. That's embarrassing. But I think you need to have more confidence. I think you need to do some type of exercise that builds up your confidence in this reality, though. Because you might be like me, you might watch a little bit too much anime and you get caught up in some stuff, and it's almost like, why isn't it like this? Why can't I just, walk past the girl and some weird mess happens and I catch her and boom, instant butterflies, in love, blah, 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 yaggity smaggity. So it's a reality thing, I feel like, and you just need to do some exercises to get your confidence up, to chat a little bit more and see what comes of it, especially with your crush, because it looks like you want that emotional connection, that emotional compatibility, but it's difficult because you're not allowing yourself to live in the reality to obtain it. Finally, the world. Okay, I like seeing the world here. So to me, this is your chance for more. Maybe not this year, but certainly next year, you are going to have your opportunity to date. I don't know if it's going to be your crush, but you're going to have your opportunity to date. And this is your chance to change up how you approach, how you do things. And again, leaving your comfort zone. That's the biggest freaking thing. Because again, you're pretty. I don't think you're an ugly chick at all. And you're very pretty. And it's like, wow, you should use that, attract. And it will open so many doors for you in regards to romance. And it's probably going to be annoying because of that. Once it's open, that's pretty much all she wrote. So I feel like next year you need to change your approach. Like, if you're not growing your hair out, this is just an example, grow your hair out or maybe cut it a little shorter than normal. And I don't know, wear a dress that's more form fitting and try to insert yourself in a conversation and laugh and flirt a little bit, even if you want to kill yourself inside. It's that type of thing. Go out to little mixers and all of that. And I think the other problem is, and this is going to sound bad, but do stuff with your girlfriends. I think you should do things with your girlfriends and have them empower you. Oh my God, I said that word right. Oh, I didn't sound like a 2-year-old, finally. Anyway, have them empower you. Have them empower you. Gosh darn it. Have them empower you. Oh my God. Just have them give you strength. So you can see, like, okay, I'm not alone. I got my backup. Let's see what happens. So I would say next year, especially with the world here, step out of that comfort zone, plan a girls' weekend or something, and go for freaking broke. Have some fun, flirt, get a little wild, shake your bum, and watch what happens. It's going to go a long way. But for this year, when it comes to love and a crush and all that, I don't necessarily see it happening. Next year, though, you have that opportunity if you're willing to change and sort of view things more so in reality. But yeah, there you go, Melissa. Hello, Paranormal Witch. Welcome. And yes, you will be after May. You're welcome, Melissa. I am good. I am just relaxing, semi relaxing. Oh, well, Nick, I didn't see you when you said you wanted one. Oh, gosh darn it. Well, now the order's all messed up. I didn't know you wanted one, Nick. I'm sorry. Well, okay. You're here now. Darn it. I'm writing you in. Uh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm good. Well, Maeve, you're up, but if you're okay swapping spots, we can do that. Uh, where did I put this box? But yeah, I'm good. Just hoping Tyson beats the devil out of that Paul idiot, and that's about it. Oh, and stretching out my leg. So, okay, so all right, so we'll just go in order then. Maeve, Paranormal Witch, Nick. All right. But I'm sorry if I missed you. I don't know how I did that. All right, so Maeve, you are up, and we are back to the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. Oh, no one answered. Does anyone know about the four Chinese, or gosh darn it, the four symbols from Chinese mythology? All right, Nick, we'll still be here. I think, hopefully, knock on wood. So I have been diving head first into them. I think it is so cool. Like the lore that surrounds them, and then the yellow dragon or the yellow emperor, whatever you want to call him. Like the yellow dragon is the yellow emperor, and sometimes it's a killing. I think that's how you say it. And apparently, ancient Chinese associated that with the giraffe at one point, which I think is quite interesting because it looks nothing like a giraffe to me. But what do I know? But the Yellow Emperor is the center of everything. He represents the earth. It's pretty freaking cool. The Azure Dragon is spring. The White Tiger is autumn. The Black Tortoise is winter. And the Vermilion Bird is summer. And I didn't know this, but at first I thought the vermilion bird was a phoenix, but no, it is not. They are two separate entities, which I think is very interesting. So I can't say the Chinese name of it like Feng Shang Wu or some mess, but I think but they're similar to one another. Very similar. Although I want to say phoenixes are actually more associated in Greek mythology and Egyptology, Egyptian mythology than Chinese. Chinese, they have the vermilion bird, which some people just say is the phoenix. All right, one more mix for you, Maeve, and we'll see what we got. Oh, shoot. My friend just texted me. I was supposed to play video games with them tonight. I totally forgot. Oh well, that's okay. This is more important. I could play games with him tomorrow. Oops. Oh, what the heck? Are you serious? Did I not? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So, those are some interesting pools. Oh my gosh. I always like checking to see cards, what would have come next, and what would have come next was three more major arcanas, but we're only dealing with four tonight, four cards, that is. And this is, again, kind of a weird, interesting one. And I don't know why, but that guy there, the Ace of Coins, it reminds me of uh, Atlas holding up the world and having the strength to overcome, to hold it up, to stay focused. I mean, even though that was a punishment for him, this feels like it's a quiet inner strength that was needed and had to be acquired and obtained so you can continue on in life, so you can make moves and steps and understand and have more growth around you. So you probably had to go through some nonsense. I don't think you're going to have nonsense come to you, but it just feels like a quiet strength that was acquired over time and partially out of necessity, and the other part seeing that you can do it, like making yourself change for the better, having a change, and now lifting things up over your head. It's like, okay, I have this. So I don't think you're holding the weight of the world on your shoulders. I feel like this is more of an accomplishment of saying, if I wanted to, I could hold the weight of the world on my shoulders because of what I've experienced, because of my growth. I'm stronger than I ever was. And I think with this Ace of Coins, it's the universe as well opening up and ready to give you blessings, or not necessarily give them. It's things that you've earned. I feel like with this Ace of Coins here, I don't think you actually ask for anything. Like, you know how some people are like, oh, I want $1 million and all the women in the world, and I don't know, my own private island and a giant laser because I'm a Bond villain. You know, I don't think you're anything like that. I think your rewards are coming to you because you've worked hard to better yourself. And I think the universe recognizes that and it's like, here you go. You don't have to hold the weight of the world on your shoulders, but you can if you wanted to. You've overcome. You've stayed devoted, which I think is interesting. It's devotion here. You stay devoted to yourself, to your cause, to your journey, whatever that may be, and you're better for it and rewarded for it. Okay, now going to these other three here. So we have the Three of Swords, which, like I said earlier, is traditionally the heartache card, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, all of that mess. But I don't necessarily think it's that. I think this is getting over it. I think it's healing, not just from a heart perspective, but a mental perspective as well, to where you might have needed a break from the world. And maybe you were in a dark place for a moment. And it's healing from that, is overcoming that, and actually even appreciating you going through it, which I know sounds weird that sometimes we do have to appreciate those dark times because it helps us embrace and love the better times. It's always a lesson in there. And I think this Three of Swords is trying to show you that, where it's like, yeah, you get it, man. You understand where other people don't. And that takes us to the Sun. Again, this Sun, he's I don't know how many of you are wrestling fans, but he's kind of doing the Randy Orton pose there. So, but the Sun is that energy coming back, that energy you poured out into the world, positive, we'll say positive in this case, all of it coming back to you and literally shining bright and just doing your thing. Not only that, this is attracting as well. So we're looking at you entering a better place and attracting what you put out. You put out positive, you attract positive. You attract love, you attract beauty. It's just a very nice attraction you have around you. And this doesn't feel like you're putting out anything negative. This isn't something where you're being a prick and you're pretending to be nice and helpful and all that. No, this is actually caring and really wanting what's best for everyone. Even if you don't like the person, you still want what's best for them. You're not going to necessarily wish harm on them or anything like that. And the Sun is exposing that and it's coming around and showing you that. So this Sun is almost like your energy that's coming off of you, but also coming to you. And as it comes back to you, it's bringing things along the way because you've earned it, because you survive your dark place, because you understand that it's a necessity. It was necessary. So maybe you did some shadow work. I know that is such an overused phrase. I know, but that's the only phrase I know for this. So maybe you had to dig deep and look inside of yourself for this, but it's a giant benefit to it. Finally, the Hermit. And the Hermit, I like to say, is he likes isolation. It's like, I need to be by myself to figure mess out. But in this case, I feel this Hermit is more like a teacher. I feel like you're now on a path, or at least you should be on a path of teaching. If you're not doing so yet, you need to. You need to teach and help and bring understanding if you've not done so yet. Now, mind you, teaching is very hard because everyone's a knucklehead, but I think it's something you need to look into because your words of wisdom will resonate with someone. They will understand that they would get it, and you have a buttload of knowledge that you can share if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can share, and people will gravitate towards you. Again, because of the Sun, this energy, it pulls in, and people will come to you and they will listen to you and try to understand and get there. The problem is, though, like I think you're like my my old friend. He did not want to be seen as a teacher or a leader or nothing like that. He wanted people to learn for themselves and not like look to him like he knew every freaking thing because he's been through stuff. I think it's almost like that with you, Maeve. It's like, you know, don't look to me like because I know every freaking thing. Well, you know, I want you to learn on your own as well. I just have some words of wisdom to help get you there. But I feel like I'm still trying to I got you. I think you would be a good teacher. Or maybe not a teacher, but share some of your wisdom in some way, or what you've gone through, or and how you overcame. Like, I think it would be really, really good, not only for you, but for other folks as well. to offer or just share some words of encouragement or wisdom, whatever it is that you do, like on your path, whatever that may be, doesn't necessarily mean, go into great detail and it's like, well, I talked to the Buddha here and then we hang out with Shiva, smoke a blunt, and, you don't have to go into detail like that or anything, but I think it would be really good for you to just, chat, open up, talk about certain stuff and see where it goes from there with the hermit here, because it just feels like a teacher. Like you have that wisdom at this point, especially because you've overcome nonsense, we'll say, and you can carry the world if you want. You have the strength that was missing that not too many people have, and the sun is going to actively attract. So like it or not, I feel like within the next few months, even years, you're going to be attracting very interesting people. So be prepared for that. But yeah, there you go, Maeve. Okay, Paranormal Witch, you are up. If you're still here, I don't know if you are because I know your kiddos you do things with. Oh, yep, you are. No problem, Maeve. You're welcome. And a general. Alrighty, we can do that. Hmm. Okay, and then after Paranormal Witch, Nick, you will be up if you've come back and everything reset the way it was supposed to reset. Hopefully it did. If it didn't, I will have a word with that sucker and we will force it to reset. What is cocoa melon? The heck is that? That sounds like a drink. Like serious, what is cocoa melon? Ah! Wow, these suckers are popping. I've well, of course I've not heard of it. I haven't been a kid for a long time, but it sounds like a drink. Hey, Niema, welcome. Yeah, it sounds like a freaking drink. Cocoa melon. Or something you eat. Or like something that you'll rub on a skin rash. Hand me the cocoa melon. I'm itchy. Alright, let's give this one more mix and see what we got for you. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Are we seriously gonna do this? I swear, if water comes out, I'm not gonna be happy. No, okay. Alrighty. Knight of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles. So at first I thought it was going to be a contrast of fire and water, but no, it is not. Not exactly. And that Seven of Coins is interesting. So, because it signifies growth. All right. So our Knight of Cups, cups being that water, that flowing energy. Oh gosh, are you on a sea alone? And then the King of Wands, Knight of Wands, it's that fire energy, almost like getting ganged up on. Trying to go your way, but almost getting ganged up on. And that seven of coins, hold on. Hold on. This will pass. You'll grow out of it. That type of thing. Oh, hello, June. Yeah, it was a pretty decent day. I hope you had a good one as well. Okay, so the Knight of Cups here, I feel like it's trying to avoid issues, but this King of Wands and Knight of Wands are the issues. So it almost feels like you get ganged up on. I don't know if it's by family or by work. Whatever it is, it's annoying because it's like you're the oddball out. Everyone else is fire and you're water, and you're the oddball out. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Do you have a family gathering? Oh no. Oh, that could be it. If you have a family gathering coming up, since what, Thanksgiving's next week after next? I think it's the week after next. When is Thanksgiving? Week after, right? Oh, no way. Well, happy freaking birthday. Everyone who's in chat, come on, everyone, just say June, happy birthday. Embarrass them. Like, happy birthday, June. Wow, happy birthday. I had no idea you were a Scorpio. Happy birthday. I won't sing. I won't blow your ears out with my tone deafness, but that's awesome. Happy birthday. Um, but I do have to do this reading for Paranormal Witch. So I'm sorry I can't really, put too much attention on it, but that's awesome. Thanks for stopping by on your B-Day. But yeah, Paranormal Witch, it almost feels like you get ganged up on. And I don't know if it's from work or family, but it's just kind of annoying. And it feels like it's just pressure and more pressure. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? You didn't do this right. I could do it like this. I did it like that. And all of that. It's just annoying. So I want to say that this King of Wands is the one who kind of starts it, who has a position of superiorship or something, like they're superior, some mess. They have some type of power. And that Knight of Wands follows whatever the King of Wands does. It's a servant of the king. And this Knight of Cups is just trying to mind their own business, but because they're different in some way, in some capacity, they get ganged up on, and it's too much. It's annoying. But that seven of coins, that stubbornness kicks in. Uh-oh, I think, did it just freeze? It did just freeze. I saw that happen live. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. That seven of coins, that one, it's trying to tell you, like, hey, just hold on and be patient. Be patient. Because you're going to overcome this. You're going to get past this. This is just temporary. This is just nonsense, and you'll get through it. And when you get through it, you're going to feel so good. This is moving up. So, yeah, don't be surprised if you make a little bit more money in the very near future. This doesn't feel like it's something like 10 years away. You might get a little raise or a bonus or something. But the seven of coins is saying, like, yeah, you're not there yet. You will get there. They will get theirs. Get theirs in the sense of like karma kicking it in the butt. However, you have to learn how to stand up for yourself as well. You're running away with this Knight of Cups. And sometimes you can't run away. You have to confront. Now, be smart about your confrontation, but you have to confront. Maybe now's not the time with the seven of coins, but soon it will be. You have to learn how to stand up for yourself and not take so much abuse. It's time, or it will soon be time to turn around and say, hey, not having it. If you want to throw down, let's throw down. You know, don't actually throw some fists. You don't want to do. I mean, you can, but don't do that. But you are going to have to confront, and when you do, oh, you're going to feel so much better because, like I said, it feels like you get ganged up on. But that 7 of coins is saying, like, don't worry, you'll have your time. It's just not right now. In the very near future, you will have your time. Now, apart from that, it looks like it's just smooth, well, semi-smooth sailing. Like, nothing too crazy going on. But just these guys here, it's just really annoying. And they need to be dealt with. So you have to learn how to confront. Once you confront them, you'll feel much better. You'll be good. And that 7 of coins kicks in and, you know, you really get what you have coming to you in a good way. But yeah, there you go, Paranormal Witch. All right, Nick, you are up and you, I believe, will be the... Uh-oh, almost dropped that. Will be the last one for tonight. You're welcome. Unless other people somehow pop in and say, like, let's do it. A career. Okay. Let's swap up for career, I think. Of course, the one that I like using is all the way over there. So instead, we're going to use the Brady Tarot. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but Emmy Brady, the person behind the Brady Tarot, she's making a 3rd edition of the deck. Oh, hello, Afro Samurai. Welcome. But yeah, Emmy Brady's making a 3rd edition of the deck. It's going to Kickstarter, and I will be saving up to get it because I really like the Brady Tarot. I think it is just a very awesome deck, and I want to support her. So I will definitely be saving up to purchase that sucker. And there's another tarot deck that I want to get. I would have to import it from Austria. But, oh my God, that one. Oh, I've been following that tarot deck for about 4 or 5 years now. When I first saw it, I was just like, these are beautiful. Oh my gosh, this speaks to me. And the woman finally finished it, like all the majors, all the minors. And it's a little bit out of the price range, unfortunately. It's altogether like $100, maybe over 100. And yeah, I don't have that I don't have that just yet. But that one is a deck that I would like to get for my B-Day. Yeah, I can't speak, for my birthday. It is gorgeous. So those are the next 2 tarot decks that I will get. The 3rd edition of the Brady Tarot, and it's called the Conjunction Tarot, all the way in Austria. And yeah, oh boy, it's pricey, but man, it's a work of art. I will definitely get it. All right, let's mix this up a couple more times for you, Nick, and then, whoa, then we will see what career holds. All right, let's give it one more mix. How are you doing tonight, Afro? Are you going to watch, hopefully, Mike Tyson knock the mess out of Logan Paul? Oh, okay, so card fell out by itself. So, Nick, you're going to get special treatment. You're going to get 5 cards because one decided to just pop out. Ooh, hands are tied. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for stopping by, even though you're watching things with some folks. Huh. Okay, so Nick, this is kind of one of those readings where I don't like too much. Um, well, I appreciate it. I don't like too much only because of the implications. So, overall, looking at this is almost like boredom or a lack of satisfaction, or I don't know, maybe you feel stuck career wise or work wise, and it could lead into a little bit of depression, like not being challenged enough. It's just something is missing from your career life, and it almost looks like you're sort of stuck. It's that type of thing where it's like, okay, how do we go up? Where do we go from here? So the card that came out by itself is the daughter of. Oh, what are you? Yeah, the daughter of feathers. I don't know. Oh no, no, the daughter of horns. Sorry, I'm blind. Wait, what are you? Yeah, horns. Ignore me. I'm drunk. Not really. I've never had a drink in my life. The daughter of horns. So this is flowing, trying to get from point A to point B, finding that space, finding what works for you, finding that happiness at work. So the daughter is sort of like a page, which is that young energy and just needing something refreshing, something different. I think you need a change of environment, or at the very least, you need to do something on the side that kicks up your creativity and it gets your juices flowing, where it's not necessarily hard but exciting, and it's like, okay, I like this. This is kind of cool. I get to venture out. I get to explore a little. Oh, how did that work meeting go, by the way? Like that work retreat vacation thing. I hope it all went well and you guys were able to bond over some drinks and chicken wings or something. Yeah, but it's like you need something a little bit more exciting because I'm worried about a wee bit of depression, and just lack of excitement. It's like, okay, this is the job, I get paid, but I don't know if I like it, or if you're enjoying yourself, or if you feel like, is this it? Is this all I have? It's that type of thing. Okay, so now we go to the daughter of roots, and we also have the two of arrows here, which is oof, and the nine of roots. So the daughter of roots is again kind of being stuck, looking out, but not actually doing, even though you can do more. It's not necessarily doing it or going out to do it. It's just kind of being stuck and stubborn where you have that potential. And that two of arrows is, where do I go? How do I do this? Oh my gosh, I am blinded. What do I even want to do? this is going to sound weird, but is all you do is work? I know that's a private, personal question, but it almost feels that way. Like it's just work, 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 and sort of burnt out from it. And you need something else, career. You can have more. Uh oh. All right, that was weird. Sorry, OBS decided to disconnect, but it should be back. Are we up and running? Are we? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. That was OBS. It decided to just die over and crash, but we're good now, right? Everyone, we're back. Hello? Okay. Um, what was I saying? I think with this 9 of roots here, this is like, okay, now we can get creative, we can get flowing and going. I think you should look into a part-time gig somewhere. Like, and it doesn't even need to be long hours or anything like that. It's not to make money, it's just to do something different. I know this sounds weird, but you need to do something different because career wise, especially looking at this 9 of arrows, you're stuck and it almost feels like depression and not going anywhere and just feeling sad and almost like dealing with anxiety. And it's like, okay, well, I'm going through the motions and that's it. Like very robotic. Whereas this 9 of roots, it's more energetic and it's like, okay, I'm going to do something. I'm going to change it up. You need a change of location. You need to change it up because it's like you're burnt out and it's just, this is what I do. I get up, go to work, come back, go to sleep, might eat something, pop a beer. Do they say that? Is that, I don't know. Pop a beer? I don't know what that even means, but we'll figure it out. Pop a beer and just, maybe watch the game or something and then back to work and sleep and rinse and repeat. But this 9 of roots is like, no, let's change it up. No, none of that. I think you need to find a part-time gig or even if it's not like something traditional. Oh, like maybe driving for freaking Uber or Lyft or DoorDash or just something that gets you out and gets you some air and where you're able to just move around. You need movement. Darn it. You feel stuck, like physically stuck, mentally stuck. You feel stuck. You need movement. So look into one of those driving services if at all possible. Although you're East Coast, so I don't know how popular they are on the East, but look into that or look into creating your own little craft to sell. And it's not about making money. It's about doing something. You really need to do something because your mind on this job, it's burnt out. Like you feel burnt out and stuck. And I think you don't necessarily need to leave your job or anything like that. You just need to do more outside of it because it's like your mind is on it all the time, which I don't know if it actually is or isn't. So, but it just kind of feels that way. So you need something else. And this will help you feel better. It will help you go. You'll come in with a better attitude, more energy. And it's like, all right, this is cool. And you'll actually have something to talk about as well. It's like, yeah, this is what I do on the side. I really think you need something like that. Otherwise, it just gets more and more painful, like that 9 of arrows, and that depression kicks in, and then you lose yourself, and it's just like, what am I doing? Okay. So career wise, you feel stuck because you don't have anything else. And I'm sorry if that sounds harsh. I'm not trying to be harsh or anything, but that's what it feels like. You don't have anything else. And you need a hobby, or a part-time gig, something creative. You need an outlet. And once you have that, work changes. It's like, I feel good coming in. I actually like that. And you will have something to look forward to when you're done with work. And you can share at work with work colleagues and just like, yeah, check this out. This is what I did, or that. It will be good for you. It's just I don't know what it could be. Like the thing that came to mind was the driving, of course, just to get you out and moving, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. Just something creative, or anything really, just more than what you're doing. Even writing, maybe writing something and selling it, or painting, you know, anything, because you need that movement, not only physically but mentally as well, so you could get out of this robotic state, this burnt out state, and you will be good. Because right now you're sort of stuck. It's no real going up or down or anything like that. It's just sort of stuck in no man's land and almost zombie like, and just going through the motions. So we need to change that. And I think you can. I think you can. It's difficult, but I think you can change it and do more. And you will see, oh my gosh, you'll see something so different. Even if it's going to the gym. Heck, that could be another one. Get those biceps poking out, and all the girls be on you like, oh my God, Nick, look at those muscles. And you'll be like, yeah, baby. Go ahead, let me show you how I flex. Ugh. Something maybe not that bad, but you get me. But yeah, there you go, Nick. That's terrible. Oh gosh. You're welcome. Like, dude, just if you need help trying to figure out what to do or anything, just message me on Instagram or send me a message on Twitter or something, and we'll figure some stuff out. Because I really do think you need to do more outside of work, and even if it's gaming, like I'll game with you, man. You get some Gears of War or Halo, man. We're on. Oh, hello again, Niema. Niema, before I close shop, would you like a reading? Yeah, you're welcome. Actually, Niema, you need to get Gears of War yourself so we can play. You can stream it. I'll just, do stuff. All right. We'll switch it up here for you. We'll go with the ethereal visions. Oh gosh, my neighbors are playing this god awful music. Well, that's okay. I do, so I'm still gonna figure out how to get you on something, and, and just have you there, and me getting annoyed because you keep dying. All right, this is for Niema. This is for Niema. This is for Niema. What is happening? What's going on? What's gonna come out? Woo! Don't do that. All right, one more mix. Ooh, I didn't like that. Let's give that another another one. Okay. There we go. That's better. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Hmm. All right. So, we're going to give you an extra one here. So, you and Nick get special treatment. Yeah. Part of the reason why I gave you another one is because I felt like that tower, it was more to it than just it being the tower. It's not exactly just that on its own. It's more to it. But okay. So, wow, this is really blinding, isn't it? All right. So, the moon, the emperor, and the ace of swords to begin with. So, the moon for me is reflection and remembering where you started, where you've come from to now, to where you're going to end up, where you'd like to end up, and accepting things that you may not want to accept and understanding that. The moon for me is just, it's seeing the ugliness, the scariness, the things that we hide from ourselves and even hide from others. It's not only accepting it, but it's confronting it. And with the emperor here, we're looking at confrontation of some sort within yourself. I feel like I feel like you need to be aware of the change in your life and you need to ask yourself, are you happy with it? Are you becoming the person that you want to become? Are you becoming this emperor, if you will? Are you becoming someone that you can respect? You can look in the mirror and say, "You go, girl." Do you respect and love yourself? It's that type of thing. And the moon wants you to reflect on it and really think about it and say, do I respect myself? Do I love myself? Am I the person I wanted to be when I was, I don't know, 10, 15, however old? And if I'm not, what can I do to get there? What can I do to become this powerhouse of an emperor? And with that, we have that ace of swords, this opportunity that comes to you. So be prepared for opportunity to come at you and you to aggressively take it. It's interesting that the sword is being handed to you with someone holding on to the blade and not the actual, oh gosh, what is it called? Someone help me out here. What is the thing called? The hilt or whatever? Whatever. You guys know what I. Oh, wow. Someone just threw a package at the door. Good lord. They just. Boom! They torpedoed that sucker. I hope it's not fragile. Anyway, I'll get that in a second. Um. Yeah, how the sword is being handed to you is very interesting because it's like, I don't want you to cut yourself. I don't want you to be hurt. I'm protecting you. So you handle it this way with your opportunity. You can be aggressive with it, and I'm going to make sure it comes to you. I'm going to make sure you don't blow it. So you have opportunity coming to you, and I actually do feel like it's the universe guiding it to you to where you won't blow it, but at the same time, it will take it right back if you're not ready, if you're not in that position, if you feel you're not actually there yet. So I think you have some work to do here, because also looking at this ace, we can see it as you not really holding the grip and like you're supposed to. Instead, you're holding the freaking blade. Like, that's not too smart. So we can see it as that, where you still need to mature a little. You still have some growing up to do. And that's again where that that reflection and reflecting come into play. And this emperor being that guidance, we could say that mentor, if you want to go down that route, and what you want to be, that leader, that leadership that's needed. Okay, so these two, the tower and the lovers. So I know the tower, it's like, oh gosh, everything goes wrong and bad and crashes. But I don't necessarily think that's the case here. I think this is the tower getting rid of anything that doesn't help you. I think there is a fallout of some sort, but it's because it's nothing that's going to propel you forward. It's nothing that actually helps you become the emperor, we'll say. And the lovers is your passion. It's not necessarily someone who just shows up and you fall in love with. Sorry. But am I recording or no? Okay. Oh, I did not want to record this. Sorry. I just saw something. And anyway, um, yeah, this isn't Prince Charming showing up or some millionaire or something like that. I mean, would be nice, but no, this feels like the tower is getting things out of the way so you can focus on your passion, which is that lovers. So you can have that pathway to it and not worry about anything else. Because the lovers here, it's more than just, love. It doesn't always mean romance, which sometimes people they they want it to mean that, but it's just not. Sometimes it is passion. It is what we desire, and that tower clears the way for you. So don't be surprised if a lot of stupid things happen and you find yourself with a little bit more time and maybe even a little bit more energy. Also, I would say that embrace the tower, because this one feels like it's more about protection so you can hone your craft rather than complete life destruction where you have to start over or you hit a boundary. This is more like getting rid of what doesn't work so you can get to work and have your passion flow and shine and all of that. So change is incoming for you, especially once you start reflecting and asking yourself certain questions, and then it goes from there. But yeah, there you go, Niema. Oh gosh, I forgot to text my buddy and tell him I can't do the game night. Oops, I still didn't do that. Oh gosh. 1 second, guys. Oh, you're welcome. All right, there we go. All right. He texted me over an hour ago, like, "Hey, are we doing this?" It's like, oh shoot, I forgot. Sorry. Um, yeah. Oh boy, that's what happens when you're absent-minded and you get caught up in stuff. But very interesting reads tonight. Not all, not really the happiest, unfortunately, but interesting ones. to say the least. And I think with that, I will call it there. So thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget, next week, Niema and I, we're going to be live on Wednesday at, oh gosh, I don't know if I set a time. Well, it's going to be 5 or 6, one of those. I'll let you know later. But be sure to catch us there, and be sure to check out Niema's channel. Go ahead and link it if you haven't done so already, or I'll link it. Hold up. Because I'm such a nice guy. Or maybe I won't link it. What the heck? Where is it? Oh no. Jake Paul. Thank you so much, but I hope Tyson knocks you out. Oh, that's funny. Oh, what was I doing? I was getting your channel. That's what I was doing. Oh my gosh. Who are these people? I have subs on stuff that I don't even know who half these folks are. I don't like doing that. Not on this account, anyway. Do, do, do. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys, I'm over here in La La Land. But, yeah, here we go. Yeah, click on her name or just go to the link. But be sure to check her out, sub, see the creative process and her weirdness. Good weirdness, but weirdness. But yeah, I think with that, we're going to end it, come to a close. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the readings. Like I said, Wednesday we'll go live again, and there might be a smaller video coming out between now and then. Depends on how lazy I am. And yeah, so everyone have a very good, fun, safe Friday night, and I will be seeing you next time.